Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Check, motherfucker, check. Y'all ready for this?
I got my gun, and I'm locked, and I'm loaded.
Check. And here we are, the Adam Friedland Show. Which one? I'm sorry. I'm struggling to do this because I'm doing the board upside down today.
Why? Just turn it towards you.
I can't.
Why?
Because of the way the power cord's kind of sitting there.
But it's long enough.
It's not. I can't.
Okay.
I think
you're the man. The date, July 27th, 2022, and Joe Biden has tested negative for COVID-19.
How much of the song did you want? Just
no, just that. Yeah, just that part. Yeah, I think that was like a celebratory. Our president persevered. Right, he overcame.
Okay, yeah. So let's go back to the thing, and then I'll get.
Well, there's that little
Cat Scratch Fever playing again.
Okay.
Because Cat Scratch Fever, I thought, he's the president getting over Corona, Cat Scratch Fever, Chinese people eating cats.
I see it. I see the logic.
Same,
yeah, I got you.
It's kind of like a Corona-themed song.
Okay. Yeah. I never put that together, but it's true.
Well, isn't that the whole... Didn't Ted Nugent come out?
The Nuge really called it.
Yeah.
He spent that same amount of time in the fucking hospital like a goddamn coward pussy. A regular poly dog bitch boy. How's that feel, Corn Top?
It's Pony Dog.
What's Paul?
Remember when he called that guy Pony Dog?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Like, what's up, Pony Dog?
Sorry.
Listen, fat, you Pony Dog bastard, brat, fuck, fat.
Was that the Listen Fat guy?
Listen, fat.
The push-up contest guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll do a book report right now for push-up. We'll have a book report off.
What is a pony dog?
Listen, Pony... Well, there's different animals back when he was growing up.
Oh, no, it's literally a dog that's so big that a child could ride on it like a pony.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Jill's a big fan of pony dogs. When I used to go on vacation for years, I'd be out making deals in China, and Jill would be home with the pony dog, getting piped down.
Damn.
Getting piped down by the pony dog. We got a German Shepherd now. They don't make pony dogs anymore.
They don't make them anymore. And the wives...
Jill ran through all of them.
Yeah, they have to fuck guys instead of these
every single
dogs.
one of them. They all drown in Jill's pussy juice.
All right. So while Biden spent 5 days at his desk, dutifully signing any paper that was placed in front of him and doing his best to make his eyes track towards whatever camera he was supposed to be smiling at, Donald Trump's bout with COVID saw him airlifted by helicopter to Walter Reed Hospital. Of course, Trump is so goddamn fat that by the time they even got there, the helicopter was short of breath.
Even the helicopter was short of breath, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's... Uh-oh. Because he's fat. Sorry.
Okay. We'll get
the problem is you hit the intro song button, and that thing does not stop.
Well, is it still playing right now?
It's still playing.
So I'm going to need the beat. Oh, God damn it.
What are you going to need to...
For the next sentence that you wrote in my top of the show.
What did I write in there? Sometimes I put stuff in there just to get loose.
Okay.
Stuff you might not want to... Okay. I put Ted Nugent on. When I write this stuff, I put Ted Nugent on, and I go...
You vibe.
Yeah. Ooh.
Remix.
Dueling vibes. Okay, all right.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah,
brass tacks. Now,
Trump is so goddamn fat. By the time they got him there, even the helicopter was short of breath.
Now
that's right. We don't say on this show anymore.
We don't say that word.
We don't say as an homage to Mr. George Carlin.
Oh man, he is turning in his grave.
His classic bit: the 7 words you can't shove up my cock, bitch, and caca.
Yeah. I know that bit is pretty good.
Yeah, anyways.
Now, we're having fun here laughing at the orange.
Go ahead.
Now, we're having fun here laughing at the orange in chief. It's important to remember that COVID is not a joke. While Trump's probably one of the most uniquely unhealthy individuals on the planet, both physically and mentally, he's not dissimilar from a lot of Americans.
What we're saying here, folks, is that a lot of Americans, they got shitty bodies like Donald Trump. We can laugh at a statue in Union Square of him and his tiny penis, but the reality is a lot of your loved ones, they got the same exact body type as Donald Trump, the same kind of medical issues.
That's right.
So when over 97% of Americans are obese.
Yes.
And
that's a sad truth.
And if you factor out Hispanic, non-white Hispanic.
Well, okay.
We're still dealing with 70 to 72%.
Yeah.
And so
I haven't looked it up. But.
So when people say COVID, it's just a cold. It's not just a cold, because most of us we look like Donald Trump.
Correct.
So, and maybe that was clear already.
Yeah. I think that's what the.
Because I don't want to make it seem. I don't want to make it seem like Americans are like Donald Trump, who's a bad guy.
Not as a guy, but as a fat piece of shit.
As a fat piece of shit, yes. Yeah. Most Americans are fat piece of shit, but heart of gold. Whereas Donald Trump, fat piece of shit,
salt of the earth,
worse than me for some reason.
Yes,
even though in my personal life I'm. You're allergic to something.
To your cat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, this won't be after this week,
folks. Yeah, that's. This is probably the last episode that we will be recording at Nick's apartment.
Yeah,
because big news yesterday.
We can pick up the keys tonight.
We signed the lease.
Yeah.
We have
lease is signed.
We have a completely empty studio in Chelsea.
Well, don't tell them too much.
I'm not going to tell them the address.
Stay excited, folks. Perhaps a special release this weekend.
Correct.
At patreon.com/CumTown.
Yeah,
soon to be some type of Adam Friedland Show rebrand.
We got big plans for this next episode coming out on Patreon, and you guys are definitely going to want to sign up.
Yeah. So anyways, back to the top of the show.
While COVID is still very serious, the president's quick recovery proves that it doesn't have to be so long as you're quadruple vaccinated, and there's a plan in place to have you die by other means next month.
The CIA.
Yeah. If a 79-year-old could beat this thing with the right medicine, then most of us can. Granted, Joe Biden is one tough, smart bastard. It's easy to overlook his hard Scrabble Scranton upbringing, spending the entire winter slathered in oil, crawling to school on all fours, with nothing but a leather bodysuit to keep him warm. But when you see him now, as an old man, you almost forget that this guy is tough as nails. It would be foolish to think his undeniable resolve did not play a role in his quick recovery. Which brings us to our topic for today's show, perseverance. Perseverance. That might be a new word to some of y'all, but I want you to pay attention because that might be the most important word in the English language. Perseverance isn't talent, it's not strength, it's not intelligence. The only way to measure it is with results. You can weigh it. You can't weigh it. You can't take an IQ test. So let's break it down. P, persistence. E, energy.
Let's go with each one of these and you're going to say something about them. So, folks, perseverance, because here's what I need to stress here. Perseverance, that's something anybody can access. Whether you're, you could be the tallest guy on the team, you could be the fastest guy on the team. None of that matters for dick ass shit.
If you don't have perseverance.
If you're not willing to persevere.
Correct.
Who made it out of the Holocaust? Not the least annoying Jewish guy, but the guy who persevered.
Yeah. Okay.
Who made it out of the camps?
I don't know. Yeah. I can't imagine what they went through and what it must have.
Who was making it out of a basketball camp?
Oh, the basketball camps. Yeah. Okay.
Not the most annoying Jewish guy in basketball.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So perseverance is that's what Joe Biden sort of embodies. And and it's something you can embrace in your personal life if you want to be like Joe Biden. So we're going to break it down for you all real quick. What is perseverance, Adam?
Well, perseverance isn't just a word.
Perseverance.
Yeah. But there's an easy way to remember what it stands for. Let's start with P. Persistence.
Persistence basically means the same thing as perseverance, but you might be familiar with the
another
word persistence.
P word. Yeah.
Because that represents it's the same.
It's kind of the same. Yeah. E. Energy.
You gotta have a lot of energy.
You gotta have a lot of energy.
When you're out there, you give 110% energy.
That's right. R. Rebounds.
You better be getting those rebounds.
Right. If he's missing, you gotta box out. You gotta get boards.
In every game, there are 6 times more rebounds than there are buckets. So if you got to be thinking about, I'm going to be the guy that helps, that perseveres and helps, because I'm a fucking loser.
Right.
And I'll never be able to actually score
the basket.
I'm never going to get any pussy, but I can. When a girl gets beaten up by her boyfriend,
I can be there to grab the board.
And maybe after she leaves, I'll masturbate. And I'll tell our mutual friends
that we had sex.
S. Sweat. If you're not sweating, you're not persevering.
Yeah.
No perspiration, no perseveration. Perseveration.
Yeah.
And that's how you know. If you're out on that court, the court of basketball, the court of life, family court, you should be sweating in family court.
Right.
As a judge,
otherwise you're not trying.
As your ex-wife is
lying on your ass.
She's got the hard drive, a copy of the hard drive.
Yeah.
The entire courtroom is seeing pictures of you smoking crack cocaine.
Correct.
With your daughter.
Correct.
You should be sweating, and not out of fear, but knowing that no matter what, you're going to see your daughter again, you're going to hang out with her and her friends, and you're going to give her. It's going to be just like it was in the old days, giving her friends massages,
being the cool dad,
the cool dad that has a TikTok account, and can teach these girls about their bodies.
Right. He learned the name.
E. Energy. You got to have energy.
Yeah.
If you're not showing energy, if you're not faking it until you're making it, you're not persevering.
Right, and I know that energy was the last E, but energy is so important that it deserves a second E.
E equals MC squared. You know who said that? Stephen Hawking.
That's true.
And you want to talk about perseverance? There's a guy who persevered.
Yeah.
He spent his entire life mentally retarded.
Yes.
And still
was the smartest guy.
The smartest guy of all time. And that's what we're talking about.
That's right.
Put all these on a playlist. Sorry.
No, it's cool. This still works. R. Regret. You shouldn't have any of it.
R stands for regret.
So it stands for regret, but it's not regret.
You should remember. You should always remember to never regret.
Yeah, it's the anti-R kind of. A. Aspiration.
Right? You should always aspire. You should always aspire to inspire. When you're out there on the court, you want all these hoes to make sure to see what you're doing, and they're going to say, "I'm going to hustle too."
That's right.
That's what puts the I in team.
That's right.
Time.
N. Nuance. Yeah. That's a word that neither Nick and I fully could articulate what it means, but I think we both know.
Everything in life requires nuance.
Yeah, nuance. Which is like a little
challenge
or something. Yeah.
Yourself.
You gotta challenge yourself.
You gotta challenge yourself
if you want to persevere. And E. Let's bring it back to energy. You gotta have energy out there.
We're facing an energy crisis.
That's right.
And that's people are saying, what is happening with the fucking oil prices? What are we going to do when the Putin price hike makes it so? I know. Look, I'm struggling, folks. I'm trying to raise a family of 3, and I'm going to Walmart, and I'm fucking dead broke. I can't get on an entitlement program. Because all of that, none of that is a long process, takes forever. I don't know how to do it.
It's going to the welfare queens.
I spent my entire life,
all those gay guys taking
middle class. I don't know how to figure it out.
Correct.
I don't know how to get fucking health insurance, and now I can't feed my kids. And who am I mad at? Am I mad at Joe Biden? No, I'm mad at Vladimir Putin and the Putin price hike. because I know the real reason that my
Yes.
kid has a vitamin D deficiency is because of Vladimir Putin.
Who was gay with President Donald Trump.
They were gay with each other.
They were gay.
And the energy that you need to have is Joe Biden.
I think they get
Joe
it.
Biden's
Yeah.
got the right kind of energy.
I think they get it.
Anyways, the point is Joe Biden has perseverance. Brittany
That's right.
Griner has perseverance.
That's right.
And she's currently being sexually jailed
She's being jailed.
by Donald Putin himself.
That's correct.
And today on the Adam Friedland Show, we're going to show you how to persevere. The Adam Friedland monologue.
Uh-huh. So, guys, let's get to the news, right? We pulled a couple headlines. We don't have jokes written for them. We're going to riff them out live. Classic style.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at this just now. I thought you wrote jokes for these. You just wrote...
No, I pulled the headlines. I thought we were going to write the jokes when I got here, but you said you wanted to start recording.
No, I thought... Yeah, I see. I thought you had written your own jokes this time. I didn't know.
No. I told you I pulled the headlines. I texted you that.
No.
I said we can either write them before or we could riff them out.
Okay, so I'm looking at these now. There's not a single... These are just
No,
headlines.
I mean, we can,
That's fine. We'll do it live. Okay, you want to get started?
Yes. I guess so. Let's see. Do we have anything to read, by the way?
No, we don't.
Okay.
So, yeah, you want to pick one of these headlines here?
Sure. You want to... Hold on one second. You want to time out real quick?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday, July 27th. It's 6:34 p.m. This is the Adam Friedland Show.
Good evening.
Tonight's guest, Michael Jordan.
His Airness, Michael Jordan.
Tonight's guest, Michael Jordan. Elton John. Lawrence of Arabia.
Tammy Faye Baker, the televangelist.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gore Vidal.
Gordon Vidal Ramsey.
Al Gore Vidal.
Al Gore. Yeah, sure. Al Gore Vidal. Welcome, folks. This is we're doing something that we used to never do on the old show.
Yes.
Which is
because we can
trying again.
Yeah, we came in kind of slow on the last one.
Yeah.
And Nick and I made the decision that we are professionals and that TAFs, as we call it.
Do we call it that, or we just call it the Adam Friedland Show?
Maybe it's on social media. It's abbreviated as TAFs. The Adam Friedland Show is about trying.
Have you been pronouncing
and professionalism?
It that way? I've been saying TAFS.
I don't really think I have said TAFs until just now.
I kind of hate TAFs.
Okay.
I know it's my own fault for naming the show.
Well, you were the one that made the abbreviation, but that's official policy from now on. We do not call this TAFs.
No TAFs. We're not calling it TAFs.
No TAFs. Okay, so
but we've committed to this. We were halfway through this episode already, and it was deleted.
This show is about professionalism.
Professionalism.
Right? And listen, sometimes you show up on game day. Okay,
it's about professionalism.
You got a little bit of a hangover from the night before.
It's about professionalism, as in Leon the Professional.
Exactly.
And that this is a show about a
guy with
Semitic
a sexy
pedophile.
child. Yeah. A guy with a sexualized child killing people.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It is a lot like Leon the Professional.
From Luke
Breast on.
Breast implants.
Breast on, breast off.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman famously did not have breasts yet in that film.
Yeah.
Not that I was looking. It was just in the news. But
she was on puberty blockers.
She was on puberty blockers.
She hadn't decided her gender yet. She was on puberty blockers. That's a big thing going on right now.
Yeah,
puberty
it's true.
blockers.
Yeah.
Big debate in the world is whether or not children should have access to puberty blockers.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish, who they should give puberty blockers to is bullies.
They should.
They should identify bullies and forcibly give them puberty blockers.
Yeah, because a lot of them hit puberty early, and they're judging, all the lilies that haven't, gotten there yet.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a bully, if you're a kid and you're a bully, guess what? No pubes for you, asshole. We're gonna permanently stunt the growth of your penis for the rest of your life.
Yes, you're going to be like a Pat from SNL. You're going to exist somewhere within both genders, kind of like that guy we saw after Caroline's.
A trans person?
No, the me at 60.
Oh, the
years old.
the trans.
I don't think
person.
it was a trans person. I think it was just a Jewish man who hit a certain age where he evaporated into some sort of gray space between both genders.
We had a little purse with him. He had the kind
Yeah,
of
but men
purse,
have purses, no.
but it was like the kind of purse that you give to like a child in the 40s, like a toy purse.
It was a
a purse to play grown up with.
Yeah, it was a purse where you could have like one of those little lady guns, you know.
Yeah,
that a woman of the night would need to take out for protection. You know,
lady guns. We should make guns illegal, but keep the lady guns.
keep the lady guns.
The little
right?
derringers.
If you want to shoot up your school, you're gonna look like a prostitute.
Yeah, you're gonna. Then let's see gang members try to look tough with a little pink.
Exactly.
22.
Go ahead and make my day, essay.
Then we don't have to worry about it. I always said, you really want to get rid of the gang problem. Forget the guns. Get rid of bandanas. Why are those legal?
Right. That is exactly. You got to take it. You got to
strike
it at the root.
Think about how much more damage bandanas do.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
That exactly. And if they didn't have bandanas, then they couldn't have anonymous sex with bikers. Also.
Yeah.
Right.
I bet instead of puberty blockers, it's puberty Barack or Obamas.
Mm-hmm. Right. And you just become Barack Obama. Yeah.
And you're
like, let me be clear.
Your penis is like, I'm growing. I'm gonna get hard. I'm gonna come in my pants at nighttime. That's a fake thing, right?
I've never had a nocturnal mission.
Yeah.
I think it's a lie.
Yeah. They made it sound real with the official name, nocturnal emission.
Have you ever blacked out?
What do you mean? Like
from
drinking
alcohol?
all the time?
Oh,
yeah.
I've never once blacked out.
I've
consumed a lot of alcohol in my day,
Yeah.
and I've never actually had a full blackout.
No, I would black out multiple times a week.
Were you also like on Xanax or something?
No, I would never black. I used to get way drunk, like incapacitated.
Yes.
And I'd have pretty much full memory of everything. And then I remember, like, I started blacking out, and then it got progressively worse, like, where I was just blacking out, like, all the time.
Really?
And I wouldn't have to get that drunk before I would wake up the next morning and have no recollection.
So you just got better at drinking? Or worse, perhaps?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You put the time in to get to the blackout.
Yeah.
Maybe my drinking is
that kind of bums me out. I wish I didn't think about that.
Really? I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault. It's weird that you can't black that out. You have the memory. You shouldn't have the memory of blacking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's just whatever happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Right? No one should tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a conspiracy of silence.
I guess.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show.
Welcome
big
to
news.
the show.
Big news if you're following the pre-production process. Yesterday, Nick and I officially signed on our studio in Chelsea.
Yes.
And I
we were
said
gonna
the
do
neighborhood, and you asked me last time not to say the neighborhood, but
no, it's all right. I just don't want to.
Although I think we said it on Jim and Sam yesterday.
I wanted to do this one there tonight, but
yes,
it takes forever for that air conditioning to cool that place down.
There's that problem, and then there's the other problem of
internet.
the Russian super storing all the furniture from the businesses that closed down in that building, and he's slowly selling them off on Craigslist, and our office is the storeroom for all that stuff.
I thought you said he cleared it all out.
No, he said we never got confirmation that it's been cleared out.
We got to go there after this and make sure.
I have to go to my friend's birthday.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over there, and if it's not cleared out, it's smashing time.
You can smash.
It's things are going to get broken.
Right.
Because we were told 24 hours.
Yeah, you get that shit out of there.
Yeah.
We have to redefine the late night talk genre, okay? Do not waste our time.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit on our plate. But no, we are very excited, and if you guys go to patreon.com/CumTown this weekend, this episode right here.
Damn, I wish you didn't tell me that either. Now I'm mad. I thought it was that stuff was moved out.
No, that's why we couldn't go today. We were like waiting for 4 hours for confirmation that the office was cleared. Whatever. If you go to patreon.com/CumTown, you sign up, soon to be patreon.com/something related to the Adam Friedland Show. This weekend's episode will be the first of all of our episodes recorded in that studio, and we have some special stuff planned for it. And this episode is officially the last one, I think, that will ever be recorded in Nick's apartment, where I am allergic to cats. So that's good news. Very exciting news. Are you stoked about it, Nick?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Good.
Now I'm mad about this fucking guy not clearing the space out.
Because
I've
been sending you.
They lied about the utilities.
Yeah.
They lied about cleaning the space.
They lied
out.
about internet too.
Yeah. Well, we definitely won't be renewing that lease now.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. This is not a negativity show. I'm not going to be.
Right.
I'm not going to be negative about it. I just saw now. Yeah, you sent that text from this fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
This fucking asshole with his loud shoes.
Fuck you.
Why is he wearing fucking like?
Yeah, his shoes were loud.
Yeah, he's wearing like jester shoes.
Yeah, what the fuck is his problem?
Like
I hate our Super already. We haven't even moved in.
Yeah, like 1500s.
And did you catch how he was like talking shit on the management company already?
Yeah, he was.
He's like, "Don't listen them. You listen me." Okay?
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell the management company he said that and cause a problem.
Yep. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take him up to the top of the mountain.
I'm going to
of a mountain.
I'm going to go
do a mock execution.
I'm going to tell the management company. I'll be like, "Yeah, no, we met the Super. He seemed nice, but he was like, he really doesn't seem to like you guys at all."
Yeah. He's gonna lose his job.
Checkmate.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I don't even think he's gonna lose his job, but I mean, the two of them are. He's not clearing out the fucking space.
He's running a fucking used IKEA furniture showroom out of our office that we have a lease on now.
They also lied about the utilities.
Right. They said electric was included. That's now another sunk cost. So please go to patreon.com/CumTown because the overhead that we are accumulating is getting higher and higher.
Yeah.
And tomorrow when we meet with the people that are building out the space for us, it will get even higher. So, guys, we appreciate all of your support. And it's been a great month. There's been a lot of support fomenting, and we feel it. We feel the love, and we're excited about the show. Should we go to top of the show?
Top of the show. Do we want to do it? Because this is what we did last time. We did the top of the show, and you didn't like it, and then
I thought the top of the show was fine. I thought the pre-monologue stuff was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we had that great music cue that I thought would really work. But, we don't have to. And also
we can do it again.
How do you feel about it? Listen, we're partners in this, baby.
Yeah.
We're fucking... You're my husband.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was my responsibility to get on this Russian dickhead that doesn't want to clear the space out.
No, it wasn't your responsibility. I've been handling that today. You pick up the slack with other things.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't handled it because he hasn't done it, but this is our new relationship now, Nick.
Yeah.
We are colleagues, titans of industry.
Okay, yeah, then we'll do the top of the show.
Top of the show,
folks. If you're just joining the Adam Friedland Show, at the start of the show, we're trying to do a top of the show thing where it's not really the monologue, but we find like a theme, and we've yet to figure out how to make that theme traverse the entire episode.
Yes,
but hopefully this time we have. Yeah,
maybe it won't, but who cares?
Probably not.
As long as it's funny.
I'll
I'll
be completely honest with you, folks. We made a joint decision that just decided to try this one again. I feel like probably won't be much better, if not worse.
I feel like the energy is better. I feel like the vibes are better.
Are they?
Listen, what the people can really.
Now I'm thinking about being a blackout drunk and how much I want to get drunk and then kill this.
I didn't mean to piss you off, and also I just got a text from my girlfriend that she has to come pick up my keys in 25 minutes. Just so you're aware.
Why does she have to pick up your keys?
Because she does not have her key.
Why doesn't she have her keys?
I don't know.
Did she give them to some guy?
At home. No. Now you're pissing me off. Listen,
I'm sorry.
Here's what the audience wants.
I'm just looking out for you.
The audience wants their friends Nick and Adam to be having a fun time. What?
You want me to put a tail on her?
I
can ask someone to follow her around if you want.
She got upset last time I did that.
Yeah. I got a guy. He's an ex-cop.
Is he?
Yeah.
He was on the force.
Lombardo, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got him?
Lombardo jeans.
Have you?
Have you ever met him?
I have met him, but you never told me he was a dick.
Yeah, he's a former cop.
Now he's a dick.
Sergeant Jeans.
Yeah, Sergeant Jeans.
Yeah, he got kicked off the force because some crooked cops killed his boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was a straight shooter.
Well,
he was gay, but
he was gay as a cop. But that's because he was undercover.
Now his boyfriend wasn't a cop or was on the force as well?
His boyfriend was milk delivery milkman.
They still have that.
If you're gay, yeah.
If you're gay.
They don't hire straight people anymore because they would fuck everyone's wife.
Yeah.
But you can still get gay milk brought to your house.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's crazy how those guys are just... They're just living in a different society.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, they
an alternative lifestyle.
Well, I would not be surprised if in the next 5 to 10 years, white gays recreate the 1950s within their own...
The kind of gays that hate trans women.
Yeah, you know how like Cuba, how they have all the old cars?
Yeah, because of the embargo.
Gays are going to do that.
Yeah, they're going to do kind of a fedora version.
There'll be like certain neighborhoods where it's just the 1950s, and it's all gays bringing each other milk. Yeah, and undercover, and undercover cops,
So anyway, so Lombardo
jeans.
He was shoved off the force, and you how many times have you employed him?
6 or 7 times. I'm
Really?
about to hire him again to do a number on
my girlfriend. Well, I haven't consented. Oh no, not my girlfriend.
And number 2 on this super.
This super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He holds his move. His famous move is holding folks down and you know Little Nicky where he does the spit thing.
Oh, how could I forget?
Yeah. So he can do that with feces out of it, because he has that kind of rectal control.
Wow.
And he'll hold folks down and he'll have a turd go in and out of their mouth. And he's like, tell me where the girl is.
Wow. And they're like, make it stop.
Yeah. And
I swear to God, I don't know. Make it stop.
But that's the kind of hardcore guy Lorenzo Jeans is.
He's like, you don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah.
This goes all the way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, well, that's good to know. If I need him to track my girlfriend, I will let you know.
I guarantee you there's a video on Pornhub of somebody doing that.
Of prairie dogging?
Yeah, a German guy that knows he can just prairie dog with, like...
Yeah.
Just outrageous levels of skill and control.
Yeah, that has to be a very specific fetish.
He's doing it to Vivaldi.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just going
the Four Seasons are playing, yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That guy is so happy. He found his thing, and he's just living his truth.
Well, I sent you and Steven and Alex that video of that guy shoving a glass jar up his ass.
And then it breaks.
And it breaks. And that's a classic internet video.
Yes.
And I just assumed that guy died.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have a big piece of glass go into your fucking rectum or your large intestine.
I imagine there's like you could bleed out.
Bleed out, but you're getting shit
in
the wound.
Maybe an artery.
I don't understand how you don't there's a massive amount of blood coming out of his
But he
mouth.
lived.
He not only lived, he did an interview about it. And
Charlie Rose?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when you sat down on the glass, you've done this many times before.
Yes, I have. Oh,
no,
I don't know why he's also Southern.
So, my guest tonight is also Charlie Rose.
Yes.
In a weird turn of events.
Kind of like there's a multiverse.
I've discovered a man.
Yes.
Not me, another man named Charlie Rose.
Correct.
Who is very similar to me, but instead of being a television host, he shoves mason jars into his asshole.
Correct.
For sexual pleasure. Thanks for joining us, Charlie Rose.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes. A lot of people imagine that I did die.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps because the anus.
Tell us a little bit about the history of shoving a jar up your ass.
Well, it's a long, storied tradition.
Perhaps it started when you were a milkman, and you and your friends were milkmen. That could be a sort of a callback, or
yes.
Or if we, as we do this sketch where you just choose the same character.
I don't understand why I did that and why I have to stick to it.
It's
we
okay.
could have ran it again, All right.
We've done enough running back tonight.
This is kind of the Doolin Charlie. It's kind of a devil went down to Georgia situation.
What we're going to do is this is going to be a learning experience.
Okay, let's try this
because
out.
eventually at some point you're going to have to take over the sketches and characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, fuck it. This time we'll say, yes, it's Charlie Rose interviewing. Big question mark, and your answer is a nervous Charlie Rose.
I'm not particularly nervous, but perhaps you're
but sort of
taking a read on my performance.
A moment of panic.
No, it's
and
like,
then responding to Who is Charlie Rose interviewing with the
And
answer?
then the same
It's
accent.
also Charlie
yeah,
Rose.
but just a worse impression of the television interview journalist Charlie
okay,
Rose.
but
yeah.
so we'll say, for the sake of getting through, because we already deleted one episode and we got to do it again.
It's still there. We can still, maybe cut
It's
around.
not. I deleted it.
Oh, it's gone.
I
Okay,
did.
Good. You're kind of in a little hissy fit situation.
Not in the hissy fit?
No, you're like, well, fine.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't delete it. I just wanted the pressure to be on you to make sure you.
No.
I was trying to gauge.
I'm feeling good right now.
My background is in basketball and sexually assaulting women.
Yes.
So I'm what you call a clutch player.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
The last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, you become a different animal.
And
Perhaps.
last 2 minutes of the French Quarter, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's why it's called that, because
That's the name of my novel, The Last 2 Minutes of the French Quarter. A lot of people don't know I wrote a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it's about the milkmen of New Orleans.
To answer your
the
question,
Garden District milkmen.
To answer your question about
that's where it was invented, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. New Orleans was the first place that gay men started bringing milk to each other.
Yes. Well, there's two aspects of this. There's a negative stereotype that milkmen have had to overcome, which is that they fuck people's wives, right?
Sure.
You right?
Sure.
So, like, there's that joke that that the baby looks like the milkman, right? When in reality, we're all homosexuals,
Now.
No, we have been for ages. And maybe our front, before there was an acceptance of homosexual lifestyle, was that we fucked women.
Womanizers, yeah.
But in reality, we are homosexual men that wear kind of a white uniform and then kind of was it like a Navy-style hat?
Yeah.
Is that, or maybe like an Air Force.
Well, it was a Klan outfit.
Originally, it was gay racists.
Yeah, it was exactly.
Originally, we were the gay KKK.
Yeah,
the gay.
It was spelled MILKKK. Back in the day, yeah, I'm familiar with that.
So, in reality, we are not womanizing distributors of milk.
Right.
The second thing that people don't understand about milk delivery men.
I hope you don't mind if I respond to this text message on my phone. I'm trying to get pussy later.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead.
Oh, I'll continue your story.
But I want you to hear this.
I am hearing it. I am.
Okay.
But while we're doing,
you want to deal with that
the Charlie Rose show, I'm also. Just to make sure that
trying to get some puss,
because the distinction needs to be made clear to the studio audience that you are gay, Charlie Rose.
Oh, so you're trying to perform your virility and masculinity
exactly
to make me seem like more of a faggot.
That's the number
When
one.
in reality, I've been introduced to the audience as a man who puts a jaw up my ass. So if there's any question that I am the gay Charlie Rose, I think that's been answered.
I have to ask you this before we go to break:
go
ahead. Do you call it wearing a jaw in your ass?
In fact, we do.
Is it considered
yes.
a garment or type of clothes? Would you consider it to be clothes?
Yes. And I have been wearing
hosiery, maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Is it considered, in the gay community, is it considered a type of underwear?
Correct. That is correct.
Undergarment?
Yes. Our asses become so slack.
Yeah.
From the act of
I'll tell
homosexual sodomy.
The more you say it, the more it makes sense to me, because I remember being a boy and in those early North Carolina summer mornings, there was nothing I loved more than a fresh, hot glass of milk straight from the milkman himself.
Yes. Well, I have news for you.
I never understood why it was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was because it was hot outside.
Well,
but it was because the milk itself had been shoved up his ears.
That is correct. And the milk, where it comes from, it does not actually come from a cow.
Oh, it's from the man's penis?
It's from a prostate being pressed. Much like in the movie Euro Trip, if you remember.
What you're saying to me is that the milk is actually ejaculate from a gay man's penis.
That is correct, yeah.
Well,
and the process, and it's called pressing the man's prostate. It is referred to as milking.
Well, that is both charming and hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to I'm trying to explore my characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe you want to try a different character.
Well,
Maybe this
you
could
mean
be.
give up.
Look, I'm Charlie Rose, and they
Okay.
brought me into the Adam Friedland Show to teach you how to host a show.
I appreciate that.
And I'm here now.
So I'm back to Adam.
Now you're Adam.
You're telling me to give up.
And look, on my show,
I mean, you were really encouraging throughout that, and I thought I got a couple ones out. I don't know if I did in your
at any
estimation.
moment, you can go right back to Milkman Charlie Rose.
No, you told me that I should try another one.
I said maybe you would like to.
Oh, okay.
You got to stay loose. You got to stay as loose as you can get. Maybe Jeff Goldblum.
No, you.
And maybe it's Jeff Goldblum, and he's in it's Independence Day 3, and this time it's an independent black woman's day.
Independent Woman's Day.
Independent Black Woman's Day.
Woman's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's got a T and an S at the end.
Yeah.
Woman's.
And maybe you could do something along that line.
I mean, I feel like that's what.
Why don't you do it? Let's see you.
Goldblum.
No, anything you want. Just go. Just host the show. You know.
I thought we were doing that Milkman thing.
Okay, we'll go back.
Well,
to the Milkman.
no, but it's kind of the vibe's off now.
Why is the vibe off?
Because you told me that maybe I could try a new character.
I was trying to encourage you.
Made me feel like I was doing a bad job.
I was not. I thought we were doing a fine job, and you wanted to delete the episode. And now maybe because you. No. Now I have to retire and be in Charlie Rose.
I don't want to.
Now I have to imagine myself on a porch somewhere. Remember all that stuff I said about the porch, the monkeys that were.
No, I don't.
In Japan.
It's not okay. Oh, you want to get to the news?
Well, no, honestly, not.
No,
no.
I don't think it's worth it.
It's not worth it.
No.
Do you? Unless you want to.
No.
You want to redo this again? We dropped the top of the show.
I think this one's going fine.
Okay, then. Well, let's get.
Do you not think it's going fine, or do you think it's going fine?
It's going.
No, as Nick, because I feel like you're doing the character right now, and I can't tell.
He is mad about the landlord.
Are you?
He's in the other room, and he's upset about the landlord.
So your identity has devolved or dissolved.
I'm just Charlie Rose.
You're just Charlie Rose now.
From here on out, for the rest of the night, I'm Charlie Rose.
And it's because you're mad?
I'm mad, and after this, I'm going to try to watch all the Marvel movies and forget about being lied to. And I can't wait. I literally cannot wait to casually slip into conversation with the management company that the super called him incompetent.
But that's snitching, though.
I don't care. I'm a snitch now.
You're a snitch?
I'm gonna start snitching. I'm always looking. Everybody, they say buy high, sell low, and that's bullshit.
Right.
You buy when other people are selling, and you sell when other people are buying. That's how you get ahead of the market. That is beating the market.
Yes.
People saying you lost all your money. Well, what is the market trying to do?
Look at all
They're
this.
trying to make money.
Right.
So I'm trying to lose money. And what does that get you? Nothing. But at least I don't feel like a goddamn fucking pushover queer.
Right. I see what you're saying.
I frankly
you're saying
don't.
that it's pussy.
I
to
don't
make
see
money.
what I'm saying. You may see what I'm saying, but I don't.
I'm just trying to encourage
no matter
you.
what, no one's allowed to do anything to me ever. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. I don't want to be encouraged.
Oh my god, I'm worried about my friend Nick. He's disappeared.
I'm fine.
You know what this is like? Is like we see these
and
people.
One of the outlet plates is broken.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that.
That bothered you yesterday.
That
when we
made
did the
me mad
because
I thought they were going to fix that.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to
paint
Home
the
Depot.
office. Yeah.
They didn't paint it.
No.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go to Home Depot. I'm going to fix that outlet plate, and I'm going to bill them as an improvement to the fucking unit.
You're going to exactly. You're going to take $5 off the rent.
I'm taking more than $5 goddamn bucks off. I'm going to charge them for every. I'm going to put a pedometer
every
on.
screw.
I'm going to put a fucking pedometer on and charge them by the foot.
By the step.
By the step. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. My steps cost $25. $25. I got a smooth gate.
Well, like we live in New York City, and like we see people who like clearly one day something broke, And like what I'm worried about is that the stress we're under in pre-production, getting the show up over the ground, having to retake after we did 25 minutes.
Sure.
I'm worried that it may have broken you, and you just may be Charlie Rose now forever.
Possibly, but I tell you, doing a garbage podcast, producing a really shitty episode as Charlie Rose, makes me feel a lot goddamn better than doing it as myself.
I guess that is one way to protect yourself.
It is.
I understand that.
And now my doctor might refer to that as a personality disorder.
Yeah, or kind of maybe a manic break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think she's just...
a bitch.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but...
But you were thinking it.
Maybe somebody familiar to you, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, that kind of a doctor.
Yeah, that kind of a doctor.
Kind of a... okay. Yeah. All right, I see that.
Is your girlfriend coming
Not
over
yet.
here?
Not yet.
Will she be wearing a shirt?
Goddamn hope so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Are
was
you going to
hoping-
come down in a kimono with your penis out?
Yeah. I love that he's wearing a kimono.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed you, man.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the film The Last Samurai? I just recently watched The Last Samurai.
Oh, did I forget my underpants?
Oh, excuse
Oh,
me.
I'm sorry.
It seems I've unsheathed my katana in the direction of a geisha.
You've got like a tiny ponytail on the top of your head.
Yeah. Well,
let's talk about what we wanted this episode to be about.
Yeah, we wanted it to be about perseverance, but I'll tell you what, since we didn't do the top of the show, we're gonna staple these two together.
You think?
Yeah, fuck it.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know. We're taking it seriously now. We're professionals now.
Do you think this is much different than?
I think this is not particularly on fire, but I will say it's definitely better than the first take.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. Do you agree or disagree?
I have no opinion at this point. I'm blinded by rage that this guy responded. Well, your lease doesn't start till Monday.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
No, we were told we were gonna get keys and access, and it would be cleared out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we say his name?
No, it's all right.
No, we're not. I don't know his last name anyway. So.
Yeah. If this is going to be a thing where they,
I have a feeling that our building will be incredibly negligent as landlords, but hopefully that means we can do some fucked up shit and not get in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like play Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
That would be cool. I mean, I do want to bring a gun into that space.
Book a live episode where we take 150 tours from Times Square that we've barked to be a studio audience.
So you don't want to leave that top of the... We're abandoning...
No, we can leave it. Yeah, I think the top of the show is fine.
What do you want me to cut? Just all the monologue?
I'm not the fucking boss here, dude. We're a team.
It's your show.
It's
I'm
my
just
show,
a
but
consultant brought in.
No, but you had the vision, baby.
I'm a guy. I'm just a fucking guy.
You had the vision for this.
Okay.
I mean, listen.
Look,
I do think top of the show is good.
Yeah.
I do think that could be salvaged and that could be added to this.
Okay.
I do think that could work.
Okay. All right.
And if you want to paste it together, that's fine.
Cutting and pasting. That's going to be my evening. Cutting and pasting.
Yeah.
Cutting and pasting while watching the Marvel movies and thinking. I really do have to get rid of my anger problems.
Yeah, you
because none of this, it really doesn't matter. You get that shit out of there. No. I mean, this. No,
the guy not clearing the office is annoying, but it's not that big a deal.
If it's not out, but I do the thing in my head where I'm like, I'm already imagining it not being out by Monday, and then me destroying everything, literally smashing those fucking filing cabinets to pieces and putting them in the fucking garbage. Saying, yeah, no, sorry, I told you.
Yeah,
we asked you to have it cleared out. So
yeah. I mean, how do you deal with that? I don't know.
You smash you destroy the everything in there.
I don't know.
You take a fucking baseball bat and you destroy everything in there.
I don't know.
They lied about the electricity.
They did. I mean, that will be a matter of another $400 per month.
Yeah.
Tops.
I know.
And that's if we're blasting AC all day.
Yeah.
Like, what is your home electric bill?
Yeah.
It's not going to be that
they
much.
made some like weird distinction with the internet. They're like, well, yeah, it has like the regular internet in the building.
But if you want fiber optic,
yeah, if you
want fiber optic,
it's already. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He doesn't know what the internet is.
Yeah.
If you want Levi jeans, if you want iPad Mini.
Well, I'll tell you what. I do hope that man gets some sort of malignancy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe, hopefully.
You're wishing cancer upon this guy.
Yeah.
That was slow to clear.
He's had 24 hours to clear the space out. I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know me.
You do have a real, like...
I'm a Christian man myself.
You do have, like, sometimes a real, like brain from Pinky and the Brain perspective on society.
What does that mean?
Well, like...
that I'm trying to take over the world?
Well, it's just like you're frustrated with these peons, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't describe him as a peon. We pay rent to the guy.
We don't pay it to him. He's an employee.
Yeah, but he's part of a system.
He's part of a fucked up.
If I was going to storm the castle, and I had my claymore to the throat of the court jester, you wouldn't say, "Hey, he's just some retard that works here."
Right.
I'd say, "Doing what? Entertaining the king, who has brought scourge upon my family."
Exactly. Right.
Say no.
No. Nay.
I don't care.
You say nay.
We'll get our own retard.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get our retard from outside the...
I think that they're like... I think... Here's how I see this playing out. You rat him out to the management company. He loses his job, and then through some sort of like pissed off thing, you're like... No, you somehow like get the job of the super of the building.
Super.
You don't have enough time for the show.
Yeah.
You're barely being paid for it anyway.
Yeah.
I have to run down real quick.
You have to run down. All right. I'm good.
Okay. I'm good too.
Yeah, I kind of want to take this one again.
You want to take it again?
Just restart the whole thing, and I'll leave out that stuff about
the super?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like a tattletale, I guess, but...
You haven't tattled to his bosses.
Not yet, but I will.
What, you are, but you don't want the public to find out that you're a tattletale.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying? So, if anything, you're not trying to protect anyone but yourself.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, in a way, I'm self-tattling. So, by saying that I'm going to tattle to the public, I'm tattling on myself to them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if we re-record it...
You tattled on your own ass.
But let me put it this way. If we re-record it and I leave that out,
Correct.
I've eliminated one unit of tattling. So yes, I'm still tattling on the superintendent, but I'm also no longer tattling on myself. So I'm less of a tattletale.
You called him a superintendent.
He is a superintendent.
Oh, I guess that's what super is short for.
Yeah.
I thought that meant he's like in charge of the schools.
No, it's the same word.
It's the same word, but it's a totally different thing.
Commandant, superintendent.
Grand Poobah.
What is that, a Muslim thing?
I think it's like a sultan kind of thing. I don't know.
Wasn't there a Grand Poobah of Palestine that like...
The Grand Mufti of Palestine who met with the Nazis.
Yeah, that was probably the most... goated in the sauce.
Now you're using those type of terms.
That was probably the most goated in the sauce.
That's what... I'll say the anti-Semitism, I don't like it, but the fact that I've corrupted your brain enough to talk that way does make me feel good.
How do you feel about that?
What is that, the state of Wisconsin?
No, it's a holster.
Oh, for a gun?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but don't... Okay.
I told Mike Recine my new look is I got those like beige bird dog pants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start going like tactical gear. Like I got the knife, they're like low gun holster by the knee.
It's badass.
Yeah, and Mike was like, yeah, like you're just going to a Dave Smith show. I'm like, yes, precisely.
Funny guy.
Yeah. Anyways, folks. So, if you're just joining us, we cut the monologue segment. Do you want to leave the top of the show in? Yes or no?
I think we can cut around the top of the show.
You want to leave that in?
I think there's a moment where we kind of lose energy that drops off. We could probably cut that out.
Okay, well then, tell you what. We're going to sit here. It's your show. It's your name on it.
It's not my show. You're the fucking producer, dude. If anything, I'm but a vessel.
And vessel for what?
For your love.
Yeah. So, like a jar of milk, basically, that kind of vessel.
Kind of like a jar of milk.
Yeah. Oh, now you're Charlie.
I'm sorry. I'm the gay Charlie.
No, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
How about
I'm sorry
Charlie?
that my brain just went to you did the Charlie Rose and I just started
Yeah.
and it wasn't the right instinct. It was kind of
Your
embarrassing.
comedic instinct is to hear something and
copy.
And then,
Yeah.
well, I would say like
Mimic it, do
like-
it worse.
like yes and like
Oh, that you see, that's a positive reading of it. What I would say is I see something and then I
and when you
try to
see
recreate
something,
it and
you
do it
say
worse.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like the kid that
How about a guy?
Doesn't-
He's on the
yeah.
train. He sees the sign that's like see something, say something.
yeah.
And then he's like, oh, and he like kind of turns his head and he's like, fat Chinese lady, Mexican woman,
Yeah. Beats pill black kid,
Yeah,
rapping,
yeah.
loud rapping kid.
smelly black guy.
What the hell you call me?
Yeah.
No, I had to say something.
The
It's a
sign.
sign.
The sign. Yeah. How about that?
That's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's funny.
If you see something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
Police are forced to escort drag queen to safety after protesters storm story hour event at library for 3 to 11-year-olds. This is one of the headlines you had in the monologue.
Yeah, I
So
thought we could riff on that.
Yeah. So that's pretty. I guess. Yeah. Maybe we'll riff on it rather than seeing them as monologue jokes. Why don't we riff on it? So, what's your take on this? Here's my personal thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy in the whole like trans people are grooming children.
No, it's ridiculous.
But if I was a trans person
Yeah.
and I was trying to get a job at a school,
Mhm.
let's say, and someone was like, "Why, are you a pedophile?" I'd be like, "Absolutely not," and I would tear up my resume and not apply to that job.
Right.
Any indication, like if somebody was like, "Why are you
Mm-hmm.
eating Tate's cookies? Are you a pedophile?" I'd be like, "Well, I guess I can't eat Tate's cookies anymore."
Right. It's bad for the team. You're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I tip 30 to 80% every time I'm at a restaurant.
Yeah, because
Right.
of the pedophile Jewish guys.
Because the pedophile Jewish guys.
You're trying to offset.
Kids, Epstein changed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You think he was a good tipper?
I think probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone wanted to hang with him, you know.
Because he really had to offset it.
He really had to offset all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was kind of a good dresser, too.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his swag.
My guess, and I'm surprised he was never on Charlie Rose.
That is unfortunate.
You would think that there is somewhere in there a Jeffrey Epstein would have been on Charlie Rose.
In a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Harvard graduate.
Harvard
Jeffrey.
man, philanthropist,
Epstein.
securities trader turned philanthropist, Jeffrey Epstein.
Gentleman of the Ivy League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Author of the book Egg-Shaped Penis, Egg-Shaped Mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, thank you for
Thank
having
you for having me.
me. No, he didn't talk about that,
Yes,
did
he
he?
did.
Thank you for having me.
Oh boy, thank
he
you
talk
for
baby?
having me. I'm a baby.
I'm a baby, too.
I'm learning. I speak baby.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how he ingratiated himself.
Yeah.
I like that. Egg-shaped penis, egg-shaped mind.
Well, that's how books are named.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's always like that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Now you have sex slaves.
Yes, that is correct.
This is,
yes, of course, that is correct.
you can. I feel you should interpret Jeffrey Epstein. We're trying to get.
You want me to do an anti-Semitic stereotype?
We're kind of lucky that the studio's fucked up with a bunch of stuff I need to destroy now.
Yeah, because you're going to be pissed after this.
Now I'm not going to be pissed after this, but we need probably a little bit more time
Mm-hmm.
in the audio sphere to inject more of that Adam Friedland flavor into
Mhm.
the show.
Right.
You know,
And what flavor is that?
something a little
Like
bit.
matzah.
Imagine we're doing this right now,
Mm-hmm.
but we're on stage,
Mm-hmm.
and your instinct to sort of be the center of attention is maintained here while we're sitting in these chairs.
Yeah, but the thing that's different about our show is that it's as if Artie was on stage with Larry Sanders. You see what I'm saying? That the producer is, a fundamental element of the product.
That's fine, but don't let me.
But it's not some ego grooming.
What's going on? Is your girlfriend still harassing you on the phone?
No, she's not. No, I got an email.
What was the email?
You want me to read it to you?
Well, I'm just curious.
It was a Chase credit card offer.
Oh, a Chase credit card offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Police are forced to escort drag queen to safety
Mm-hmm.
after protesters storm Story Hour event. Well, now, what the fuck is Story Hour?
I don't know. I think it's when kids go to the library and 3
And
to
they just
11-year-olds.
for whatever reason, they just have a drag queen reading Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think my perspective on it
Uh-huh.
is that it's good
Right.
for children to be exposed to that.
Why?
And if anything, when I have a son,
Wouldn't they just be exposed to it circumstantially?
no,
Why does it need to be in the context of reading a storybook? Why can't it just be someone in line at McDonald's in front of them?
because that's not what a drag queen is. A drag queen is a performer. A drag queen isn't a trans person.
Well, what do? Just
They do lip syncing of like Madonna or Janet Jackson
but
songs.
here, let me also make a separate argument.
Yeah,
Is that drag is dog shit?
it's really bad.
It's fucking.
Have you been to a
boring.
show?
Yes.
It stinks.
it's
I went
boring.
I
It's-
saw an ex-girlfriend in Portland once,
The
and
only,
we went to a drag show
the
together. It
only
sucked.
thing drag has going for it is that it's subversive.
Right.
If you turn it into a thing they do at the library for infants,
It kind of loses the sauce.
it is dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like going to see a fucking mom.
Right.
It's actually worse than a mom.
It needs to be dangerous still.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine if Paris is
You're
burning. None of those people were. It wasn't Harlem. None of these
Right.
people were poor.
Exactly.
It was some fucking loser with a
It was Randy Rainbow.
who didn't finish an education degree,
Right.
and now they're trying to read fucking Caillou to mentally disabled, preschoolers.
I think they were just kids, but yeah. Yeah, okay, I see your take, but in my opinion, I
Yeah.
think it's important to expose kids to all different types of things.
I would love it if Charlie Rose went off like that. Charlie Rose just went off.
Drag should be dangerous. It
This
should be
shit-
subversive. It should
Yeah.
be a product of an underground homosexual
Would you not agree that
lifestyle.
drag shows are fucking gay and not in the cool way?
No, they're very boring.
Yeah.
And when I went with my
We're getting to the
ex-girlfriend,
point
Anna.
now where, let me
Yeah.
tell you this, where Dairy Queen is more subversive than Drag Queen.
That sounded like a good line. I don't
It
know.
sounded like a good line.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
And it because ice cream
Is
bad for
there's
you.
a war on fatness.
There's a war on fat.
Michelle Obama. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of soft serve ice cream. You know who's soft serve? Is the gays at the fucking Drag Queen show. They're serving soft.
Oh, they serve. Yeah.
But they do it softly.
Well, with a soft
Because,
penis.
the
Yeah.
pussies aren't hard like they used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
They got soft cunts now. Because they're too busy trying to do fucking Elmo.
Exactly.
You're not Elmo, motherfucker. You're Charles Barkley.
That's a good point, Charlie. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But for me, I think that it is
What's with these guys wanting to do baby shit?
right. It is.
You're supposed to
I
be
think
fucked
it's-
up on ketamine in a nightclub, not watching Barney.
It's supposed to be 5:45 a.m.
Yeah.
And you and all the fellas are on Fire Island. You've been doing methamphetamines all night.
Mhm.
No kids around.
Some of the most important gay sex in history
You're not reading
only-
Good Night Moon.
only happened after bedtime.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, the gay lifestyle should exist after 8 p.m.
Nobody got AIDS at noon. Nobody in Greenwich Village nobody's getting AIDS during snack time at fucking at PS 111.
Right. Yeah.
It was happening at a nightclub.
Mm-hmm. So I see what you're saying. You're saying that when you remove the subversive elements of
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is.
Right.
It's not that these trans people are grooming kids. It's that kids are grooming trans people.
Oh, okay.
The kids are infantilizing the trans people.
They're making them learn how to read.
They're turning them into fucking babies.
Mm-hmm.
They're babies now.
They're babies.
They're goddamn babies.
Oh, you're Australian now.
I don't want to ruin. I don't want my fucking trans people are supposed to be scary.
Yeah.
supposed to be like dangerous animals. I spent my entire life working with stingrays.
Yeah, it's true.
And I would see trans people and I'd respect them because I knew they were dangerous like
They're
stingrays.
the most dangerous animals.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd wrestle them.
You're the crocodile guy now.
Yeah, you'd wrestle them to the ground.
You'd wrestle them, yeah.
But fucking...
Go fight them.
Now they're just...
Bare knuckle fighting.
Right, now they're just fucking... They're doing Gullah Gullah Island. What the fuck is this?
I think you've convinced me. For me, what I was trying to say is that when I have a kid, I want to expose them to different types of people, and that I will learn the time-honored art form of drag as a father, just to, expand their horizons.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do it. I don't want to learn how to lip sync to Madonna's Holiday.
Well, I want to take my kid to the library and have them be read books by like a...
The homeless guy?
Yeah, like a big fat Puerto Rican guy that uses the N-word.
Yeah, that is... Well, they should also hang out with those kind of people,
yeah.
too. Yeah. Right.
I guess what I'm thinking, like, what is the point? Is the show is to like ingratiate children to drag queens?
Yeah, I think
vice versa.
I think it's. I mean, if we're being honest, it's performative, whatever. It's that like, this is good, right? And then it's kind of probably baiting the J.K. Rowlings of the world, right? So it's in like response to this inane public debate that's occurring, right? So it's like,
I think she should write a whole new series of books.
Yeah, you know what?
This time, do Harry Potter again, but he's just blatantly transphobic. Just do it like if she wrote a whole fucking new series, it's even better than Harry Potter, and it's none of that wizard bullshit. No way for people to misinterpret it as being like, oh, wizard. No, Harry's actually gay. And because she's
like an East London tough guy, kind of a Guy Ritchie type.
Right. What if he was a bank robber? What if he's a fixer?
And he hates
it's Harry and he's fixer and he hates trans people. He hates them.
I'm gay and I hate trannies.
There's nothing more that he hates than the trans and the Basque.
Oh, the Basque.
These Basque bastards.
Yeah.
Move in and open a Tesco up, so he goes in. Yeah. He does a hate crime.
He does an hate crime.
He does an hate crime on him.
Yeah.
And he's locked up with a couple of council boys. And they say, what are you in for?
Right.
And they say, I bash him, skulls in good.
Yeah.
And there's a whole undertone.
Knife crime.
You see, it's the undertone of class. Because even though the Basque are, the Muzzies, but they're white.
Yeah.
I think.
I call them Bastards.
Yeah. But the difference is
I don't think they're Muslim.
Whatever, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
The rich, even though the what's a funny word for immigrants?
Immos.
Even though the immos.
Yeah.
Got too many goddamn immos.
So many immos.
Yeah. Oh, you ready to get out of here?
No, I'm just checking. Is this 120 on this run or on both?
No, yeah, that's the total. We got to hit.
That's total. Okay.
An hour will be 1:35 on that clock.
Okay. I mean, I think we can keep going, and I think we could also stitch.
Stitch?
Yeah, like you said before.
Like Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, like that Boston.
Yeah.
That bleeding Boston.
Oh, I hated that movie.
You hate it.
Oh, I hated it.
Why? That blue motherfucker?
Oh, no, he's blue.
Yeah.
He's from outer space.
I don't want him around my daughter.
And he's in the Samoa.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of messed up, liberal thinking that they're trying to. They're going to tell you that if aliens, right, came to the world,
yeah,
where they would choose to go is to some fucking volcano hut. To meet with a couple of immos in the hut.
Well, they're not immos.
Instead of meeting with the Queen of England.
The Queen, yeah.
As if aliens...
God bless her.
Aliens wouldn't take a look at the world and see Western civilization. civilization. And they would fucking say, I want to meet the Eiffel Tower.
Right.
I want to meet the Queen.
Yeah.
Which one of these people or these species has got the most jewels on?
Yeah, yeah. He's going here to meet people with coconuts on their breasts.
So a bunch of tiki torches and
Come on.
covered in mosquito bites, getting fat off coconut oil.
Yeah.
That's who the aliens want to meet.
No, I don't think that. Yeah, that doesnto make any sense.
Oh, what? The aliens are going to learn how to surf?
No.
No,
I don't think so.
They're going to go to England and learn how to wear a top hat.
What forks to use?
They're going to learn the forks.
They're going to learn forks. Yeah.
And it's just like the trans people read it in Clifford.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I think we can agree.
That's the key to show business. If you're not going to be funny, and you're going to put zero, you're going to have two bummer.
I don't think this is not funny. I think it's fine.
You can always do a silly accent.
Yeah, yeah. People love silly accents. They love characters.
And in the old days,
on
CumTown,
yeah,
maybe it would have been a little more. Why a little stage?
Yeah, yeah.
Why not
we
alien?
take shots at the Chinese.
But this one, we're going after the real targets, the British, Charlie Rose, trans people.
The people with power.
Yeah, we're punching up.
We're punching up.
And just to make it clear, all the trans people we made fun of today, over 6 feet tall.
And writers of all of the stuff you're hearing right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is the entire writer's room is a bunch of 12-year-old transes.
Yeah. Transes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the plural is, isn't it?
Yeah, there is transes.
Transees.
Transees.
Transees, I'm sorry.
What if?
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Trandy.
Trandy.
It's Trandy.
What if he was Transees Ansari and the character's name is Trandy?
That would be good.
And that's the kind of stuff I really think about, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And he was like, I don't know.
What if instead of Russell Brand, it was Russell Trans?
What if that? Yeah.
Yeah. What if it was Russell Brand and there's no D on it, and he gets a lot of fibre, and so he's always got diarrhea while he's doing the show, and he said, "That's my guest today is Nick Bryan.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant point you've just made. You'll have to excuse me because I've got diarrhea again."
Yeah.
Because I've had too many bran muffins.
Welcome to the Russell Brand Show.
Russell Brand.
Yeah.
And he's always got to run off to the loo.
Yeah, yeah.
That's maybe something we could do on the show once we got the studio. We got Nick Bryan coming in. We'll tell him he's doing the Russell Brand Show.
Yeah.
You get him fired up about a topic.
What does he write about? Child sex rings?
He basically...
Do I have to read the book?
I'm going to read the book. I
thought you already read it.
I read the Bill DeCamp book.
He has another one?
Nick Bryan wrote a different book about the same scandal.
With more info or something?
It's different. I don't know. I talked to his agent. And, I guess he's doing a whole media tour. He's doing Chapo and Trunon. And we got to figure out how to make the Adam Friedland Show smarter than Chapo.
I think it already is.
I think so.
Felix texted me.
Oh, he said it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
Is he?
Yeah.
I heard Matt killed himself.
Yeah, Matt. No, he didn't kill himself, but he attempted.
Yeah.
He's like, TAFS got too smart.
The ceiling joist snaps.
Shut up. That's our friend. That's our friend.
Yeah. How do you think, if Matt Christman killed himself, how do you think he would do it?
From a rant.
I would imagine cheese.
He'd die ranting.
I would imagine a cheese overdose.
No, does he like cheese? Oh, because he's from Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the
classic cheese
the
head.
cheese dispenser at Fuddruckers.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder. I think he's Hollywood now. I think he's doing transcendental meditation. He's going to the Celebrity Center, the Scientology Celebrity Center.
Is he?
He's really changed everything. Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
I text with him sometimes. I'm always like, "How's my friend?" And
then to be honest with you, a lot of those guys, they stopped talking to me because I would only speak to them in a British accent.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Well, I was kind of insecure that they would think I was stupid, so
you were like, my dad does that.
I spent years trying to convince them that I was a British guy, but you know, I mean, had known them for maybe a year and a half before I started doing it.
So they were like, "What are you doing, Nick? Like, are you okay?"
I was like, "Yeah, no, it's you that doesn't remember."
Right. You didn't even choose the smart version of the British
No,
accent. You were
she-
doing like Cockney scum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
So that was probably a bad decision.
probably. What's the smart? Is this the smart one?
Oh yes, of course. It's the
Oh,
smart version.
yes.
It's the smart version.
What if from now on I'm just a little British, just bitchy queer?
Like a little Lord Fauntleroy.
Have you read that?
No, but you have you seen the pictures?
Pictures of what?
My dad, as an insult, used to call me that,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know if he made it up or not. And I recently Google imaged what he was calling
Isn't
me.
it a book? Little
Yeah.
Lord Fauntleroy.
Fauntleroy. Yeah.
Fuck Leroy.
Look at this. That's what my dad was calling me.
Oh, that is funny.
That is pretty funny. It's a
Yeah.
crucial burn.
That's what Donald Trump looked like as a boy.
Yeah, of course. He
Yeah.
dressed like this. If you're wondering at home, it's a picture of a boy.
So I'll tell you what, folks. We started at the
Dressed
beginning of the show,
beautifully.
and we told you the theme of the show is perseverance.
Yes.
And
I'm
I,
going to go back to it.
and when
Well,
I want you to pay attention to what we did, is we struggled. You know, we came in on this one hot, but we couldn't make it work.
Listen,
So we
we're
said-
tired, guys. We're signing leases. We're getting insurance. We're doing a full media blitz. We're doing morning radio.
But I tell you what, we got to the end of it, and we got Russell Brand out of it.
No, we got Trandy.
We got Russell Brand.
Trandy was huge.
Russell Brand will be one of the best bits of all time, remembered forever.
Russell Brand, if he pooed himself.
And and how we got that is by persevering.
Yeah.
The same way that Joe Biden beat COVID,
Mm-hmm.
we
In 5 days.
pushed through tonight
Mm-hmm. We pushed this one out of our ass.
until we basically prairie dogged this episode
Mm-hmm.
in and out until we got. And so you may think like, wow, this was a bad one.
I
But
don't.
we did
We got to stop saying that.
We did it bad on purpose to make a point
to make
about
a point about
perseverance.
perseverance.
Because I
Right.
know, look, and that's now you get to hear it, and your mind should be blown.
Mm-hmm.
If the process is working correctly, your mind should be blown. And the most important takeaway, because the Adam Friedland Show is going to be different. There's going to be a lot more direct lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
And morals.
you guys got to persevere?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of you guys, you know, you're not Adam. You're not one of the most talented people in Hollywood.
No, I know.
You don't have an ability to
But I'm just a guy too. I'm like them.
I know. Well, sometimes you're just a guy. 99% of the time, you're firing on all cylinders. You smash it. The episode's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But some days it's just not there. And what do? Do you give up? Make up some excuse? Say sorry, got coronavirus. No episode this week. No.
No, we did it during Corona.
You persevere.
Yeah.
You persevere and you stick it out. And hopefully, you know, when you guys hear this, and you know, you're struggling to get up, go to your job, your
Mhm.
dead end job.
If you're lucky enough to have one.
if you're lucky enough to have one, you're struggling to go work for minimum wage at your dead end job
Mm-hmm.
where you can barely buy groceries because of inflation and all this other shit.
Mhm.
You can take a look and you say, well, you know what? Fucking Adam somehow figured out how to record an hour-long podcast for $107,000.
Almost 8.
And if he can do that,
Yeah.
then by God, I can push a broom and feel good about myself while doing it.
Yeah.
And that's perseverance.
Yeah,
folks.
that is. And that's the moral of the episode.
And so I
And
know
so-
I know you may. And just to recap, you got to stick it out, guys. You got to tough things out. We'll be back on Sunday with the Adam Friedland Show Premium.
Live in studio.
We'll see. Hopefully.
I think so.
Yeah, I swear to God, if this fucking cocksucker is gonna.
I know it's in studio.
Well, your lease does not start till Monday.
Yeah.
All right, well then you're wasting my fucking time.
Exactly.
Because you told me one thing. If that was how it was gonna be, then fucking tell me up front.
Yes.
I'm not coming in and out of the city, hauling shit back and forth, waiting for you to clear this fucking space out. I'm a goddamn producer.
Right.
I don't have time for this.
You got to go full Harvey on him. You have to eat his
rape
pussy.
him. Yeah.
You have to get him to go to a hotel room with
Yeah.
you and eat his pussy.
I'm gonna tell on him, dude. I'm gonna straight up
Don't
just
tell
fucking
on him,
tattle.
dude. No, we have to like.
I'm entering my snitch era.
No, I'm gonna pull it
It's
at him,
the
and I'm gonna,
season of the snitch.
I'm gonna call him boss a lot, and my friend, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like we're friends, and then he's really gonna drop the ball one time, and then we're gonna snitch.
They've already dropped the ball.
All right.
But all right, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, bye.
But yeah, no one on the show is allowed to tell or know that I snitch. So if you're listening and you found
it's
that
our
out,
secret.
don't tell anyone.